Hello and welcome back to FT Business School. It's not what you know but who you know. It's an expression well used in the business world, but one that's now become the mantra of many business schools as they try and extend their global influence by working with peers overseas. Andrea Sironi is rector of Bocconi University in Milan and has been a long-time proponent of international collaboration. Indeed, Bocconi has been involved in partnerships with other European business schools for at least 25 years. Professor Sironi, these relationships with other business schools, they've traditionally been based on student exchanges. Is this still the case?
Well, I would say, of course, student exchanges are still very important and increasing in size. But I would see three major innovations. First, they're becoming more and more intense with partnership based on either double or joint degrees, and that's, of course, becoming more and more relevant. Second, I would see that multilateral kind of partnership are becoming more and more relevant.
So that's with more than one institution?
More than one, yes. Yeah. I mean, of course, SEMS MIM was a kind of pioneer, but we see more and more of that in Europe and all over the world. And I think a final feature, which is a bit an innovation, you see more and more international partnerships which are based on standalone programs, i.e. they are not in some way inserted in existing programs, but you see new programs that come out of, so new degrees which are brand new based on international partnerships. So that is a bit of an innovation, I would say.
Right, so these new types of degrees, are they with other business schools, or do you see them increasingly being with other different types of institutions, different type of academic institutions? I
would say you see both. Let me make a very simple example. We launched a few years ago a World Bachelor in Business, which is a partnership with USC, Marshall School of Business, and Hong Kong Science and Technology University. This is a new degree which did not exist, so it's not based on existing programs. It's a brand new degree, but it's on the same kind of discipline, management and business. That is also the case that you see programs of that type in some way cross-discipline, okay? I would say that is more common at the master level than at the undergrad, at the bachelor level, but you see also programs of this type.
Right, so is this all about providing opportunities for your students in terms of curriculum, or is it about something else? Is it about jobs for students? Or?
I believe that clearly the key goal is still to provide international opportunities to students, which are more and more appreciated by large employers. But I think there are at least a couple of additional objectives, goals, which are very important. One is to improve the employment opportunities for students, for graduates, and that is because you in some way manage to enter in new countries, in new markets, in terms of brand reputation as well. And the other one, I would say, is also this one, in some way extend the brand reputation of the institution, and that's clearly another. I mean, the international network is one of the key features that in some way characterizes the reputation of a higher education institution and a business school as well.
Yes, because it always strikes me business schools are actually incredibly small places. If you look at the numbers of academics you've got there, it's actually a very small number given the brand that some business schools have. Right. So, I mean, for you at Bocconi, is this about attracting students or faculty or both from overseas?
I guess that international partnerships are especially important in attracting students, and I would say also retaining them. Meaning that this is especially true in continental Europe. Students and young people are very much looking for international opportunities to diversify their curriculum, improve their, say, experiences and so on. And offering these type of partnership, like a double degree, you can tell the students, look, you don't need to go to another university. You can stay here and you get an international exposures anyway. So that is clearly very, very important.
Professor Sironi, thank you very much indeed.
It's been a pleasure.
For more news and analysis on business education, go to ft.com/business education.